Hi everyone, it is time for a new video, and today is going to be a little compilation of a bunch of book hauls and unboxings. I ended up filming like multiple of these and I was going to put them in vlogs and then it just didn't really work out, and so I wanted to do a little intro because I'm not really going to introduce what I'm doing in any of the clips, but obviously now you know what we're doing. We're gonna haul some exciting books. So there's a lot to, unbox and open and show you, and so I'm gonna shut up now and I hope you enjoy this vlog and let me know what books you recently bought or books that you want to buy, and let's just jump straight in. So I got into the package, so let's see what we have here. And I'm obviously very excited. I will be saying that once again with every single book that we open. Oh my god. I was looking at this like, what is that? I got bookmarks as well. So we should have 8 books and these bookmarks. So let's open these first. And oh my gosh, I'm so ready. So I ordered this once again from the store Words and Kisses, which I mentioned last time because I ordered from there. And it is a romance bookstore that is like an online bookshop, and it has a lot of romances, and it also has things like these bookmarks and just like bookish merch, which I haven't bought any of, and when I saw these bookmarks, I was just like, I need them, and so I have them. So this is what the first one looks like, and they are, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. So, ooh, and the back is so cute. So they're like historical romance bookmarks, and even though I'm a reader and I'm obsessed with all things bookish, obviously like I don't actually have that much bookish merch or bookmarks. And as someone who also reads a lot of books at a time, even the pretty bookmarks that I have, they always just like end up in some books that I don't finish for a while and then I run out, and so there's never enough. And these are so incredibly cute. So that's the front and that's the back. How beautiful is that? I love flowers. The color scheme is so satisfying. So this is the couple from Bridgerton, season 1. This is obviously Pride and Prejudice, and I don't actually know what this is from. I might be a little stupid, but let me know if you know. And I absolutely cannot wait to use them in the historical romances that I read and, like other books as well, but I'm so happy. So I also see a little candle in here. Oh my gosh, I did not order that. So that is like a little gift and it's so cute. It's so tiny. And looks like that. It has a sticker that says book lover, and oh, it has these little hearts inside. That is so cute. And it smells really sweet. I love it. Beautiful. So let's unbox the books now. So the first one I have here is actually a historical romance, and that is The Earl Takes a Fancy by Lorraine Heath, which is this very yellow book, and I love this series. I actually don't have the 3rd or 4th book yet. So I thought that this was the 4th book, but it's actually the 5th book. And the 3rd book I don't have because it was out of stock on Words and Kisses, and so I need to get that somehow. And the 4th one I did not realize existed before this, so I'm not gonna read this immediately, but I am gonna read it very soon. I love the series so much, and I need to just like, I actually read the 2nd book first, so in general it's completely out of order. But the rest I want to read in order. Obviously you can read them out of order, but while I am used to reading historical romance out of order because there's always so many books, and sometimes I just hear of one that's like later in the series, I prefer to read it in order when I know I want to read all of them, and that is obviously the case here. So the next one I have here, I cannot believe I finally have, and that is Guarding Temptation by Talia Hibbert. So Talia Hibbert, if you didn't know, is my favorite author of all time, and I have Talia's books here behind me, and then another one up there. And I think I have a few more left back home, but I have like a lot of them at this point, but I want to own every single one of them. And so this is one that I actually did read before. I read it when it came out, and this is like a new cover of it also that I think like either, I don't know if it was republished last year or the year before, but either way, this is Best Friends to Lovers, a bodyguard romance, forced proximity. Like, what more could I need? It is incredible. It's a novella, so I do think I'm gonna reread it very soon, and I'm so happy to own it. Then, oh my gosh, speaking of books that I have read that I adored of my favorite authors, I got Wolf Gone Wild by Juliet Cross. So this is the first book in the, what's it called? Stay a Spell series. I did talk about it in the other unboxing. I have talked about the books in quite a few videos recently. I do have the 2 other books right here. This is, I think, the 3rd one, and this is the 4th one, and then I have the 5th one somewhere. I don't know. I did mention in that unboxing video that I need to own all of them, and so I needed this one, and then I think, actually, now that I think about it, the only one that I don't have is the 2nd one. So I need to get that soon as well, and it's floppy. And so I do actually remember quite a lot about this book. I feel like I actually remember more details about it than like the 2nd or 3rd book, but at some point soon I do want to reread the whole series, and this is just one of the best paranormal series of all time. You need to read it. So this is book 1, so if you haven't read it yet, pick this up. It is absolutely incredible, and yeah. So oh my gosh. I did not know that this would be a hardcover. Oh my god. So I got The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sanju Mandana. So I have heard incredible things about this book. Let's see what the color is on the inside. I thought this was a paperback. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. But it was really expensive, so that explains it. But oh my gosh, that is really cute. So this is the British cover. I do prefer the American one, but I just could not really get it, and so I bought this one, and it is really cute. If I do love the book really a lot, which I think I'm going to at some point, I am going to buy the American cover. I don't typically collect books as much as some other people on BookTube, because honestly, I can't afford it, and I do try to put a lot of thought into what books I actually want to own. But I feel like the books that I actually really love, especially when it's like a beautiful cover or whatever, like I want to do that a little bit more. But I have heard incredible things about this book, and I think that I'm going to absolutely adore it. It's supposed to be like about loneliness and found family and just cozy and wonderful and heartwarming. And I don't know if I said that it's a paranormal romance also, and I'm so happy because, like, you know, one of my goals was to read more paranormal romance this year, and buying it and getting it makes me even more excited to do that. And so yeah. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. Another book. Holy shit, I bought so many books that I have read before that, like, I wanted to own. So this one is A Prince on Paper by Alyssa Cole. Oh my god. So this is a royal romance that I read years ago. It was like one of the first adult romances that I ever read. And so I read the whole series, and I read them all in ebooks, and I couldn't really buy the whole series, and this was my favorite. So I think this might be like the first book that I reread out of the ones that I just mentioned that I read already, because I don't remember anything about it. Like, I just remember the way it made me feel, but the details, like, nothing. So I am so excited, I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Ooh, okay, so then I have this little book. I didn't expect it to look like this. That is The Orchid Throne by Jeff Kennedy. I had this on my wish list, and I actually don't remember at all, like, who mentioned this that made me add it, or if I just liked the cover or whatever. All I know is that it's fantasy romance. And that is literally all. I wanted to look it up yesterday on Goodreads, but I think I either forgot or, like, I looked it up but then I forgot to read it. But this says, captivating and sensual fantasy romance you won't want to miss. So I do love the cover. I have no idea even if it's like adult or YA or anything. But again, I'm not sure what video this will be in, but I will try to look this up and mention it to you. But either way, I'm very excited to own it because, again, like, I want to read more paranormal and fantasy things this year, and I'm super excited to own it. So the next book I have here, so fucking beautiful. I've wanted this for months, but it was too expensive, and now I have it. So that is The Decoy Girlfriend by Lily Vale. I, once again, don't really know anything about this. The cover makes me think that this should be, yes, a celebrity romance. But oh, it actually says Freya isn't a celebrity. She just looks like one. She's a writer. Oh my god. She's a dead ringer for It Girl actress Mandy Roy. So, oh my god, yes. This, it seems like it is a story about a writer who's like struggling to find inspiration. Very common trope that I can't get enough of because I very much relate to that. And it has fake dating. So I can't wait for this. I think this might be one of the first books that I pick up as well. It's also floppy and I adore this cover so much, and I love books about celebrities. Let me know if you would like a recommendation video on that, because at this point I've read quite a few. And last but by no means least, we have this incredibly beautiful book, which is Luck and Last Resorts by Sara Granda Ruiz. Look how incredibly beautiful this is. That is absolutely stunning. Like, I cannot get enough. Like, oh my gosh. So this does feel kind of like a summary book, but something about it is like, I need to read it super soon anyways. So, ooh, this seems like it's a second chance romance. And the main character lives by 2 rules: always have fun, don't rely on anyone but yourself. The first rule is easy, the second, she's only broken once. Ooh, second chance, enemies to lovers. Hell yeah, that sounds so good. That sounds so good, and it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy. So that is my book haul today, and I am absolutely thrilled and so happy and so grateful that I get to read and own these absolutely beautiful books. So again, look at this beautiful stack. Thank you to my dad. And thank you to Words and Kisses for selling such wonderful books. So once again, I am going to link them down below. This is not sponsored. And I just really love them. And if you love romances, I don't know if I said that it's a UK-based web shop. You can order from like anywhere else, I guess. Also, but yeah, so I'm going to link them down below. And we're gonna go on with this vlog, whatever it will be. I have a little book haul. I normally try not to get the bags, but today my backpack was too small and I wasn't exactly planning on getting books, but I'm gonna show you these 3 books. So one of them I actually received in the mail, but I put it in this bag just for the effect. And then 2 of them I bought at Waterstones because they were in the buy one get one half price. And that shit always just like tortures me. Obviously always I think, you know, I can't just buy one book. I can't not use the sale, but you know that like they know what they're doing. This one, the first one, is Her Lessons in Persuasion by Megan Frampton. Again, this is a book that I ordered online and it's Megan's latest release. I am super excited for this, and all I know is it's supposed to have fake dating. And like, we love to see it, and it's a new series, and I am just super excited. I'm also so happy to own another book that's like pink and purple, because that is just the best ever. So then we have Final Offer by Lauren Asher. So this is quite a big book. It is, oh my fuck, it is almost 600 pages. So God help me, I have actually not started this series. This is the 3rd book. But the first book I've heard mixed things about. The second book I have heard good things about, but they didn't have it there today. And again, it was the buy one get one half price. And I don't think I would buy the whole series, because even though I want to read the whole series, I just didn't want to spend the money, especially because I actually really don't like these covers. But this one was like, I was like, it's decent, the color is decent, and the back, when I read the synopsis, I am so excited. So if you have read the series, maybe the characters appear in the first 2 books, but I haven't, again. But it's supposed to be childhood best friends to lovers, and like also second chance, which, are you fucking kidding me? That is the best combination ever. Love both of these tropes when they're apart, and together, absolutely. So I am really excited. It is floppy a little bit, so that's nice. And hopefully I'm gonna love it, because oh my gosh, I do not like long books, but I do want to challenge myself to read some more of them. So that is that book. And last but by no means least we have a book that I already read that I really want to reread. That is this adorable little baby book, which is My Mechanical Romance by Alexine Farrell Falmouth. And look how cute she is. I absolutely love her. So this is a book that I read as an ARC last year, and it was like half a year ago at this point, at least. I still remember it, but I absolutely adored it. It is also a short book, and I wanted to own it also because it's such a cute cover, and it is literally one of my favorites, so I wanted to own it. And again, like, it was on the buy one get one half price for a long time, and then when I finally wanted to get it, it stopped being on that, and so I was like, well, shit, like, I shouldn't get it then, and I kept waiting. And last time I almost bought it, but then I was just like, I'm not sure. And this time I was just like, I have to get it. Like, you know, I've been dying for it. It is time. So this is a YA contemporary romance, and it is actually also by the author Olivia Blake. This name, I don't know if that's her like real name, but it's the same author. So it's actually the first book that I've ever read by her. And I haven't read any others since just yet, but I adore this. If you haven't read it yet, you need to pick it up. I have a little book haul, so I didn't know what video to include this in, and to be honest, maybe I actually will change my mind. But either way, I have a couple books to show you, so we're gonna do that right now. Let's just get straight into it. So if this update is a little out of place, it's just, again, because I am still behind on editing. And so if I cut off like an update, you know, if I should have talked to you about a book that I finished or something, we're gonna do that in the next update. But right now, let's talk about some exciting books, because who doesn't like book hauls, you know? So the first book that is gonna be for a different video is Spy Family by Tatsuya Endo. And I am so excited. I have heard amazing things about it. I want to get into reading manga, and I especially want to read romance manga, which this isn't exactly that, but I think this is going to be still like comfort reads. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. But this is one that, first of all, I heard amazing things about. Second of all, it's popular enough that I was hoping they would have it at a bookstore. And the first one that I went to, they only had volumes that was not the first one. They had volume 2, and then I found volume 1 at a different bookstore, but they didn't have volume 2. And then I was like, I should have bought volume 2, but I didn't want to buy it before knowing that I could get volume 1. Anyway, hopefully they're gonna have that one when I come back, because I do think I'm gonna fly through this and I'm gonna really enjoy it, hopefully, and I'm gonna want the other one. Anyways, I'm very excited. I'm very happy that I'm gonna have a manga series to hopefully binge and just get really excited about. So then I got a very different book, and that is, I guess the title is just Loss, but it is Poems to Better Weather the Many Waves of Grief by Donna Ashworth. I know this author has multiple poetry collections like this that I like that have a specific theme, and I want to try to, hopefully I'm going to like it and I'm going to want all of them, but loss is something I feel like I need to read more books about, and to help me cope with it and figure out how to actually heal better. And so that's why I wanted it. It's also just this like really cute, pretty hardcover, so that's that. And today I just went to Aldi. It is like a chain of supermarkets in the UK. I don't know where else it is, but it is in the UK, and they sometimes have super cheap books, and I didn't expect them to have anything that I wanted, but they had 2 books that I wanted to get, and I'm very excited. So the first one is X's and O's by Amy Lee. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to listen to the audiobook or get the book physically, but it was literally like half price. And I also saw a review on Goodreads that like described the book, and it actually sounded like something I'm absolutely gonna love. I really enjoyed the first book in this series, but it wasn't like a new favorite or anything, but I think I might like this one even more. So I'm very excited. Then I have Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. So I've heard mixed things about this. Some people love it, some people don't. But either way, it is a book that the cover was designed by Lenny Kaufman, and I want to own all the books that Lenny has designed, and so it is just beautiful. And even if I don't fully love it, I think I'm gonna enjoy it, and it's stunning. So I will not have regrets, and it was also half price. So last but by no means least, I got this beautiful, beautiful edition of selected poems of Emily Dickinson. So I got it at Blackwell's. I don't know what like the edition is. It is also in foil, so let's cut into that. But it is such a beautiful edition. That was not satisfying. It is so beautiful. And a couple months ago, I decided that I wanted to collect all of, well, probably not all, but you know, just collections of Emily Dickinson's poems. And how fucking beautiful is this? Like, I think it is the prettiest one that I've seen. It also, oh my gosh, it is, what's it called? All this stuff is like a little bit ingrained, not ingrained, in you know, whatever. It feels so nice. It is so beautiful, absolutely stunning, like incredible, and I'm so excited. So I will absolutely be reading this slowly. But yeah, so this is the second Emily Dickinson collection that I have, and I'm so fucking happy. So that is my very, very exciting book haul, and I also did kind of want to go on a book buying ban, but I think that a lot of these I actually want to read really quickly and really soon. So it is me from the intro to wrap things up. I'm sorry if it was a little bit chaotic, but I obviously wanted to show these to you because I got a lot of exciting books. So yeah, if you made it this far in the video, leave a flower emoji down below, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!